everybody! Wow! Oh, oops. I can't wait until the snow has melted. Especially this time of the year when the spring is so close. I just wanna be able to run in the forest again, to run freely. But it's still a lot of snow, it's very deep still, so it's quite hard to walk in the forest. For some reason I always wanna take a walk in the forest when I talk with you guys, when I'm gonna record a vlog like this. I think it's because it feels like taking a walk in the forest with a friend. I feel like I can talk more freely when I'm in the forest for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna rise up from this hole. I'm walking in the forest behind our house right now. It's a kind of big forest and I haven't really explored it that much. And to be really honest, it's something creepy about a part of this forest. I have been here filming many times and I've heard so many noises in this forest, like weird noises I can't really explain. And the thing is that my mom and Johan also feels the same feeling. It's like a feeling of a presence or something. I don't know really. I know it sounds weird, but I gotta investigate in this. I actually thought about putting out my sound recorder here during the night because there's so much sounds going on that I can't explain. So I'm just gonna wait for a night now when there is no wind at all so that I can put out my sound recorder, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what sounds it will pick up. I have actually done that a lot lately, like put out my sound recorder on different places to see what it picks up when nobody's there. And it really picks up a lot of noises that has no explanation. I recorded sound in my studio for a couple of nights and it was literally someone walking around in my studio. You know, you heard so many footsteps and, you know, someone moving things and clicking on things, but the sound was so low, so I had to, you know, drag it up. I don't know how to explain, but in the sound program I had to put up the sound as much as I could, so you could barely hear it, but you could see the waves when there was a sound. I have always felt really interested in sounds and frequencies and, you know, sounds that we may not hear but we can catch up through sound recorders and stuff. So I'm actually in the middle of the creepy forest right now. Let's hope I will not be eaten up by some weird monster. We have finally been moving our smithy, our jewelry business, from the living room in our old house to our new place, the beautiful old barn. If you have followed me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. We have been renovating a room in the barn here at our homestead to have as our jewelry business. The renovation has been going on since September, October somewhere, so it's been a long project. So now we have finally done the last things that needed to be done for us to move in, and then we have been moving all the stuff from the old house to this place. So the last 2 weeks now we have only been focusing on getting done with the moving of the smithy. But I have been filming a little bit during this time, so I thought I would just show you some clippies from the last 2 weeks and the moving of the smithy.
Hey.
like your new chair?
Great.
Yeah, it's much more comfortable than your other chair.
Perfect.
Yeah? So you think you're gonna like sitting here and work? Yeah, I mean, it's so much space in here. It's just amazing. Wow.
Do.
I am just so happy that we have finally moved the last stuff from our old house to our new place. It really feels like another ending of a long chapter. Johan is actually having his first real working day in the new smithy. So I thought we should go there and say hello. Even though I know Johan is not a big fan of being on the camera. He doesn't really like to talk in front of the camera, so I guess you already noticed that if you follow me for a while. But I mean, at least we can go there and say hello. Look, so much snow. Hey!
Nej.
Hey, Johan!
No.
Johan.
No. I'm working here.
Johan, how do you feel in your new smithy?
You can guess.
For sure, the man of few words, but a lot in his mind. I'm trying to interview you here.
Don't do that.
Nanok is not so happy. Nanok, did you want to run after the reindeers? I'm so glad I had Nanok on a leash, because when we came down to the lake, there was a bunch of reindeers on the ice. They have actually been walking here for many days now, back and forth over the ice. It's very beautiful. But he scared them away when he was barking. People are sometimes asking why I have Nanok on a leash when we live like this. And that's because he has a lot of hunting instinct, like many dogs. So if I wouldn't have had him on a leash now, he would have run after the reindeers. I do have him free sometimes when I feel like it's possible to have him free. Nanok is a free spirit. And I would do the same if I was a dog, so I don't blame him. Say hello to all your fans, Nanok. Good morning, everybody! So I started filming this vlog like 2 weeks ago. So I just thought I wanted to let you know that this vlog is like a 2-week long time span. And there is many reasons to that. First of all, I still feel a bit uninspired and still stuck in this time where I have a hard time to feel creativity. But as I've told you, it's always like this in March and April for me, so I just have to wait it out. Soon enough the spring will come and then it will be like an explosion of energy again. So I look forward to that. But also, you know, it's been so much happening in the world lately. By the time as we were moving into our new smithy, the new working room, that's when the coronavirus started to escalate and, you know, spread all over the world. Even if we live in a really safe place, it still affects you a lot because you see what's going on in the world and countries having a really challenge now with the virus and yeah, there's just so much that feels unknown right now. And I guess I'm not the only one feeling that way. Yeah, okay, I just gotta sit down because my hand hurts a lot because I'm holding the camera like this. Gotta set up the tripod. It's just so hard to know in this moment where this is all gonna lead. And I have a feeling that this year is going to be very challenging in many ways for many people. But I mean, the only way we can do is to deal with this in the best way possible. And I really want to do all I can to not get sick and to not spread the virus to risk groups. So we have really taken this seriously. Even if we live like this, we have no known cases around here and we live very alone, but still we have decided not to, you know, meet a lot of people or anything. We try to just keep calm and stay here as much as we can, because my mom is in a risk group and my younger brother Philip is in a risk group. So I guess I really wanna take this seriously, not for myself but for people that are in a risk group. So I think we should do everything we can to spread this virus, both for the risk groups and for the hospitals. They are working so hard. And yeah, and also something I believe in very strongly is that it's really important to feel good, to feel happy and to strengthen our body by feeling well. And I know this is really hard in a time when maybe a lot of things and bad things are happening, but I really think it's important, because feeling a lot of fear or worry, it stresses your body and it lowers your immune system. And I mean, it's so easy just to say, but I really try my best now to, you know, do things that makes me happy and to feel good. And I would really love to give that advice to you as well. Give yourself a little more time to do things that makes you feel good. Listen to good music, or think of wonderful memories that makes you feel happy, or take some time every day to focus on breathing or meditation if that resonates with you, and be out in nature if that's possible. But I guess it's not possible for a lot of people to go out right now. But yeah, I so strongly believe in our own power of strengthening our body by feeling well and feeling at peace. And I think it's really important in times like this. So, and I know it's super easy to say that, especially in my situation where I'm not isolated, I live just like normal, but I just feel like if I can inspire at least one person to feel a little better, that would make me so happy. It's really crazy to see how everything is linked together in this world. Like, if something happens, it affects everyone in some way. I mean, it doesn't affect us that much yet, but for example, we were actually gonna launch our webshop now in April. And I know I have been talking about this webshop and this project for like over a year now, and that's because we have been working for it for so long. And we were just about to release this new website with our new jewelry collection and my paintings and everything, but we had decided to wait with that, both because it's too much of a risk to do that now for us as a company, but also because there's so many restrictions going on right now, like when it comes to shipping packages. For example, now there is already some countries that you cannot ship packages to, and since we are very worldwide, I mean, 90% of my followers and our customers that buy our art and jewelry, they are not from Sweden. So I definitely feel like it's a good decision to wait now and see where all this leads. So we're just gonna shift focus a little bit. Instead of putting all our energy with the release of the webshop, we suddenly got much more time. I would just really love to make videos that makes you feel good. I guess for many of you, you're isolated in an apartment and you can't get out, and you can't be in nature, but I can be in nature, and maybe I can be out and record and bring some of that feeling back to you in videos. I would really love that. So hopefully I will be able to make more videos now, even though we are in the middle of this time of the year when I'm not on top, March and April. The winter magic is gone, but it's tons of snow left. But I will do my best. I had to take a little break because I had a telephone meeting, but now I'm back again. So there is another thing I want to share with you before I end this vlog. And it's a really sad and heavy thing. The other week we had to put down one of our cats, Toulouse. He was actually really weak this winter. In November and December he started to get really tired, and I mean, he's always been a very sleepy and lazy cat, but now he was sleeping all the days. He didn't want to do anything, and he started to throw up a lot. Like he lost a lot of weight because he couldn't keep the food, and it was a little bit up and down. Some weeks were better and then it got worse, and in January we took him to the veterinary to take blood tests on him, but everything looked fine. So we just thought that maybe he's just having some problem with his stomach. So we bought some really good and, you know, expensive cat food for him, and it actually got a little bit better for a while, and we were really happy, and he gained a little weight, but then he started throwing up again, and one day the other week we just decided to call the veterinary again because it just didn't feel like it got better. And we got a time to the veterinary immediately, so we could just take the car and go into the city. And I wish I would have known that he was not gonna come back home again. It just went so quick. I wish I would have given him an hour at home with just cuddles and really good food. He would, with ice cream or everything he loves. So at the veterinary, they did an ultrasound on him, and they immediately found what was wrong. He had several tumors around his liver. It had gone way too far, and he was probably suffering too much already, so we just had to put him down. I wish we would have known earlier, before he got so weak. And also I wish I knew what was gonna happen, because, as I said, I would have given him a whole week with just so much love and so much good food and everything he loved. But I guess you always feel that way when someone dies, that I could have done more, I could have given more. Every time something like this happens, when you lose somebody you love, or a dog or a cat or whatever, you know, you get a new perspective in life. You get reminded what really matters, and that you should every day give all you can of your love. So we spent a lot of this weekend just crying because we miss him so much. But at least we are relieved that he doesn't have to suffer anymore. In a few weeks we will get a little box with his ashes, and we will bury him somewhere beautiful here. Maybe by that big rock that he loved to be on, out on the field. So yeah, it's been an emotional week, and it feels empty here at home. And it's been so sad to see our other cat, Nayeli. She has really been looking for him. You could really see that she's been walking around and in and out all the time, and also she has been sleeping on his favorite place now for a few days. Toulouse always had his special place in the bed, and she's up there sleeping all the time. I wonder what's going on in her mind right now. But he's free now. Now he can run free without suffering, and maybe we will meet again one day. I hope so. I'm really thankful for the years that I had him. He was the cutest cat. I would have done anything just to have him back. It's the cycle of life. So I'm gonna go into my little studio now and start to edit this vlog. It's been like 3 weeks since my last video, so I'm happy to finally come up with something again. So wherever you are in the world, thank you so much for watching this video, and also please stay safe, stay healthy. We will go through this together, right? I love you so much. Bye bye.